Hey guys, I'm Lilian, aka StitchWithMe on Instagram and here on YouTube. Thank you for joining me. I hope you find something of interest. Today is the 6th of November 2022 and I have no idea yet when I'm going to upload this video. So just for reference, today is the 6th of November. Yesterday I recorded and uploaded a video of me prepping and prepping for a new start and showing you what my plan is for the method that I'm going to use. And today's video we are going to start this project together. So that's the plan. I do recommend, if you have not seen that last video, that you do watch that. Just because the method that I'm going to use is rather complicated and I am not going to explain it again in this video. So just an idea. Okay, so what we have here is we have our measured out fabric. I've got all my flosses next to me and this is the top left corner of the piece. So this is our first page here. The page has 80 blocks and we are going to randomize which block we are going to start with. So out of 80 we get 53. There are a lot of blocks in here. Wow. 53. So let's get the pattern. And the width of the page is 8 blocks wide. So 53 divided by 8, 6 rows. So wait. 53 divided by 8, 6 rows. So 6 times 8 is 48. So 53, 48, 6 rows and then 5 blocks. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then now I've got nothing to go off of, and then 5 blocks. So this is the block we are going to be stitching, this one. All right, let's see. Let's just pick a color. That one, for example. Okay. We are just going to figure this out together. I do have a plan, of course, that I explained in my last video. But this is new to me, so we are just going to figure this out together. Let's zoom out a little, get a sense of what's happening. Okay, so it's all over the place. Let me figure out how I'm going to feather with this. So we're definitely going to stitch all of that, not that one. Then I guess I can stitch those 4 that are just outside of the block as well. Let's do that. Alright, so it is 890. Get the master set. 890, this one. Beautiful dark green, and it is still untouched, which is really satisfying to me. It's a beautiful color. So we are going to measure out the length that we want. So what I always do is I pinch it between the end of the thread. I pinch between my fingers, take it around my elbow, back to the top, and then I always leave a little bit extra. So a few extra centimeters like that. And that's how much I use. And of course I forgot scissors. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Turns out I forgot to grab everything, basically. And now I did not close the door, so give me another second. Alright, door's closed. I've got my scissors, so we can snip off this thread. I've got a needle minder now, and a needle. I was so used to always having a needle on hand because I always keep the needle with the project, that I simply forgot to grab a needle now that I'm starting a new project. So we are just going to pull out one strand here. There we go. And then fold it in half, whatever is left, loop it and put it back on the bobbin. Wow, this already feels like chaos to me. Just a little background. I am not having the best day. My brain is not cooperating. Everything is kind of too much. But that's okay. I'm just dealing with it. It's temporary. Everything will be fine. So, that being said, that's our first strand of floss going into this project. And you may ask whether I am going to park threads or not. I am not going to do that because they will be all over the place and even in places where I need to stitch and stuff. And I think that's just something I'm not going to begin worrying about. Okay, so let's find the block we need to be. This is the top left corner. And we needed to go down 5 rows. 6 rows. And then in the 7th row we have, let me check again. So this is the row we are going to, let me mark off 1 stitch just to mark it. There. Let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then in the 7th row the 5th block over. 5th block over. Wow. Okay, so let's count that out. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7th row. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we take it over to the 5th block. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th block. Okay. Mark it real quick. There we go. Now, since I'm working in hand, let's roll off the fabric from beneath. There we go. All right, getting somewhere. Let's see. Start off. Oh, of course I lost the block out of sight. Let's. My brain is such chaos today. Let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, still in the right block. So what I want to do is I want to start down here. If it will focus for me, thank you. And then work my way up there, take those with me, and then go down to that stitch and then finish the thread. That's what I'm gonna try to do. So that is 4 from up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's our starting point. Here we go, guys, first stitch. I am going to stitch this in 10 stitch, 2/1 on a 28 count. And I am, as you just saw, using the loop start. I have not started a new project in such a long time. It's insane. This feels amazing. I really needed this today. Even though my brain is already like not working, this is still really nice. That one. That one. Okay. And when I have a few stitches in here, I want to go check and see if we can figure out where we are on the pattern. Because I'm pretty curious to see where we are. Already. 2 more down here. Is it focused? Kind of. And then the last stitch for this block is down here. Okay, nice. Turn it around and try and end the threads somehow. I always just run it through stitches on the back. That's how I end my threads. And in cases where, like this, there's only a few stitches in there for now, I just run it back and forth a few times till I feel like it's secure, like that. Snip off the excess. And this part I put back on the bobbin, but then in the opposite direction of the last strand that's on there. So there. Okay, that's the first color done, guys. Look at that. Just a few stitches. Let's mark it off. Done. Next color. For now there's no reasoning behind why I pick a certain color or not. Simply me trying to figure out picking a color to go off of, and we will see. So this is the next one. Oh, 310, of course. So it's black. So let's get that. Of course, it's on the other side of the box. Turn it around. My 310 bobbin is not even labeled. There's no number on here. It's just, I know that this one is the only one unlabeled and 310 is black. So, pretty obvious. And it's almost empty also. So when I've got plenty of skeins of 310 backups, like waiting, ready to go. So whenever this is empty, I will fill it back up with a new skein. Okay. Alright, let's see. What would be smart to do? Okay, so there is more of the 310 in the block above. More of it in the block to the sides. On all 4 sides, basically. So there's no real reasoning to do blocks or stitches outside of this block. Yeah, I will just start stitching and we will wing it and see whatever happens. Wing it, like feathering. Yeah, bad joke. Okay. Focus, please. Thank you. That one. Let's just do these. Do both of them. Yeah. Okay. One more down. There are some children playing outside. I don't know if you can hear them. If it's distracting, I'm sorry. Not much I can do about it right now. Okay. So what I think I will do, I think this Stitch With Me will be too long if I continue filming until I'm done with the block. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to film for like a little over 30 minutes. And then I will insert a picture at the end of what the block looks like when it's done, because I'm not going to upload this today anyways, so I've got time. Okay, almost done with the 310 here. Okay, and that is the last stitch of this block of 310. So exciting. Okay, let me finish the threads real quick. Wow, I really feel like this video could have been so much better if my brain was like functioning, but I really wanted to start this today And I'm also like starting it together with Laura. I will link her down below. And she also has a really nice YouTube channel. But so we are starting it together, so we kind of agreed on doing it today. But yeah, it's fine. We all have better days and less good days, and my English is also like barely existing. But that's fine. I think if I'm not going to enjoy this method, I think I will enjoy it. But if there's a reason for me to not enjoy it, it's because I can't park and I have to end all of the threads before they are done. That might get a little bit annoying, but we will see. Okay, so let's mark that off. I did not really feather with this one. I just did everything within the block. I didn't leave any stitches, so that's done. Please focus, thank you. Let's get a new color. This one, question mark. Okay. So with this one, I am only going to feather these two to the outside because there is more in this block, but it's all the way up there. So we are going to do literally everything within this frame. So all of that. And it is 939. We get all the dark colors in here. It's also a really common color used by Hate. 939. There we go. Really, really dark blue. So we got the dark green, the dark blue, and the dark black. Dark black. 310 black so far. Okay. It is a lot of starting and finishing threads. That's what I'm already noticing. But I think the joy of seeing this come together will outweigh that annoyingness, if you will. Okay. There we go. And let's start this. So there's one down here. Well, that didn't work. There. I do have an update filmed on my fish, but I think I'm going to use that in my next Stitch With Me, because I kind of want this video to be all about this new start. And then next time I will give you some more talking topics and updates and stuff. On life, on the fish, on the ants, everything. Wow, in 30 minutes, I don't know if this is enough to show you. Yeah, well, if I add a picture at the end with what the block looks like when it's done, it's probably good. the needle is sticking to the needle minder at the back. That was kind of annoying. Back down here. Maybe we'll do like one more color after this. Try and fill it in a little bit more before the end of the video. Or two more. Since we're only at 25 minutes, maybe I will be able to do more. We'll see. Okay, and then 3 over here, going up to the right. 1, 2, and 3, and then the last 3 at the top of the block. 1 there. And then 2 outside feathering into the block above. Okay, there you go. Let's end the threads. And now it's getting a little bit easier to find some spots to anchor the thread to. There we go. Put it back on the bobbin. Okay. Next color. So this is done. Okay, what do we do next? So with this, it would only be like 2 stitches, which is annoying. So let's just get that out of the way. That's $6.99. Again, on the other side of the box. $6.99. Oh, another green color. Yes, perfect. Let me see. So there, with this, there was also already a partial strand on there. And we are going to use one of these strands for now. And then put the other one back on. Like that. This is perfect. This is like a really nice amount to do just 2 stitches with. So it's only this one. There. Please focus, thank you. Camera is not cooperating today. I am wanting to get an actual camera, because I'm filming this with my phone. I'm filming everything up until now with my phone. But I also want to start a second channel, which I want to tell you more about in Stitch With Me sometime soon. But for that, I also want to get like a little bit more serious and effort into the videos. So I want to get some kind of camera to film with. And perhaps we will have less of these problems. Because let's face it, the quality of my videos is not great. That's fine for this channel, but for the other channel I want it to be a little bit better. But I'll explain that sometime. Let's see. How about that one? Okay, so there is more around here. I think what I'll do is I will... Oof, that's a difficult one. Well, I will have to do this stitch because there's one above it. More outside of the block, if you will. But this is just the one stitch because there's nothing more in the block or within the feathering area or margin. So we will do just that stitch. And again, this color is on the other side of the box. 986. 9, 8, 6. Another green. What a surprise. And since it's only one stitch, I'm not going to take off an entire strand. I'm just going to pick one strand and cut it off just at the length we need. And we will put this back the way it was. That's just a lot less messy. There we go. What was it again? 986, yes. There. Okay. Okay, look at that. Just one stitch. Okay. Let's mark it off. That one's done. Now, let's see. Okay, so this one is very obvious, right? Like, just get all of that. So that's 8, 2, 3, and of course that's right on the other side of the box. Wow, I have to flip it every color. 8, 2, 3, 823. There we go. So we will take off. Ooh, this is an old one. I've not touched this in a while because, how I can tell, at the beginning I started winding these partial, like incomplete lengths, leftover lengths on here like this. And a while back I started doing it looping. So looping it in the middle and then start winding it. So this one was still on there without the loop, which means it has not been touched in a while. But I will put it back on now with the loop because it's a lot less work. It's less winding. It's like half the amount of winding and it doesn't like come undone completely, it still stays on there. There. Okay. I think this will be the last color that we do together, and then I will add in a picture of what it looks like when the block is completely done, and we will try and figure out where we are at the pattern, on the pattern, at the pattern, and that will be enough for the Stitch With Me. Okay, so this might be a little tedious, but I do believe watching this piece grow is going to be totally worth it. If you've seen my last video, you know what my plan is, and I think that's going to be so interesting to watch. Yeah, I'm really curious myself. And I got a lot of responses from you guys, comments, telling me that you are really curious as well, which excites me even more. Okay, wow. Wait, not this one. Almost made a mistake there. Okay, 2 more. That one and that one. All right. Let's focus. There you go. So now this top part is almost totally filled in. Oh my. Sorry guys for bumping you. The camera is a little close to my hands. Hope no one got seasick. Cut it and put it back on the bobbin. Okay. So this is where we are at now. I will insert a picture of what the block looks like when it's done. Let's mark this off real quick. And let's see where we are. If we can get any feeling for where we are according to some of the colors. Maybe the 310. We'll use the 310. Okay, so there's a line there and we are right in this piece. Okay, so if we look at the mock-up, oh, that's in the owl. Yes. Okay, we are right in there. That's what we are stitching on. In here. Okay, that's really exciting. That's beautiful. Okay. So even though my brain is literal chaos right now, I still hope you guys enjoyed watching me start this new project. Stay safe, stay healthy. Happy stitching. Bye guys.